Hey everyone, it's Zevzen here at Holiday Vendors Live. Welcome to our live broadcast. And guess what? It is our final broadcast for the entire production of Holiday Vendors Live. I am super excited to have all of you tune in. And if you're new to me and the event, I would like to say welcome, welcome. If you're watching in live, go ahead and drop in a comment in wherever you're watching and say hello. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And if you're watching on replay, still say hello so we can say hello to you back. And please share and invite your friends so that we all can come together and connect right here and engage with one another. Well, Holiday Vendors Live is a live stream multi vendor event that helps you to stay safe, shop conveniently, and most importantly, support small businesses. All right, folks, I just want to say welcome, welcome. In this last live segment, we're going to have a lot of callers show up. So we only have about less than 30 minutes now because I can go on and on chatting. But I just also want to bring up my co-host and moderator, Anna. I am going to bring you on. One, two, three. Hi. Good to see you. I am going to just say hello. Wait, hang on a minute. So, oops, I actually brought her on early. But anyways, let's all say hello. Hi, everybody. Anna, I just want to say I'm too happy that we're in the final stretch.
Woo! Woo!
And we are here, folks, because we have been talking about how challenging it is to actually shop at uh vendor events locally in town and all that stuff because of the quarantines, the lockdowns, and social distancing, right, Anna? And we all know this time of year there's a lot of pop-up stores and shops where we can support small businesses. So the next vendor featured in this live broadcast, Anna, I've not met her in person, and she doesn't actually live in Connecticut. So I'm gonna say hello to her and bring her on. Hi, Amy. Hi, she's calling in all the way from North Carolina. So I'm gonna say bye to Anna because she's gonna be our moderator behind the scenes. When you see pop-up signs on the screen, that means she's working hard behind the stage. All right, Anna, I'll see you later. Thanks for popping on. Hi, Amy. Welcome to Holiday Vendors Live. Oops, I accidentally muted you. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm excited to be here. And this is my first time here, so I'm super excited to be with you.
I am super excited that you actually say yes to coming on to our Holiday Vendors Live family. And folks, yes, I am in Connecticut. When we started this off, Amy, just a little bit backstory. We just wanted to say feature. I know I had a lot of friends in my circle, in my community that actually did a lot of, vendor events. And I said, let me just try to feature Connecticut vendors. And then one of the things I'm like, I don't have to because we are streaming this nationwide, right? So
I love
guess
it.
what, folks? Where are you at, Amy?
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Whoop, whoop. So that's testament to the fact that live broadcasting works, people.
I know.
All right. Yay! We're so happy. So thank you for saying yes to the event. And I am so excited for you to share with us what you do. And maybe you can start off with just sharing a little bit of your backstory, how you get started in this business, and then tell us what you're going to share with us today.
Okay. I've only been with Color Street for a few short months. And I joined in April, and I already have a team of over 30 fabulous ladies who have decided to join me because they're as crazy about Color Street as I am. So I basically tried it one time and decided I didn't just want to buy it. I wanted to sell it because I just was crazy about the product.
I love that because when I kind of interviewed or chatted with all our vendors, usually, it's because you like the product, it's because you've used it and everybody started from there. So tell us a little bit about Color Street. What is Color Street?
Okay, so Color Street is 100% real nail polish strips. It's not a sticker. There are some products that are like plastic that you have to use tools and heated and things like that. Color Street is 100% real nail polish strips. So when you take it out of the package, it's 95% cured. And when you apply it, it starts drying the rest of the 5%, and you don't need any special tools, just your thumbs to apply it. And everything that you need comes in the package. And it lasts about anywhere between 10 days and 14 days. And if you're really lazy like me, maybe 3 weeks.
Like me too. I love that you mentioned that, because I think for us busy women, right, sometimes we just want something easy, but it also is lasting, right? So,
Right.
and I'm showing this on screen so that everybody can see, and maybe you can tell us a little bit about like, because it says here Color Street is developed and manufactured in New Jersey, USA. You want to share that a little bit more?
Right. Mr. Park, who developed this, he saw someone who actually was applying nail polish in public transportation in New York City. And he saw this person having so much difficulty trying to do that, and especially with their non-dominant hand. And he thought there has to be some better way to do this. And he took 10 years developing this. And one thing I love about him is he's a dreamer, and he didn't let anybody crush his dreams. So many people said, just give it up, it's a pipe dream. And he learned how to weld, he learned about chemistry. He did all of that so that he could develop this. It's patented. And it took him 10 years to develop it. And I'm so glad he did, because I'm just obsessed about the product.
Not only that, folks, if you heard this, it was a man who actually developed this product. Like, I'm like, oh my God. So guys, I'm going to tell you this. If you find your wives, your girlfriends, your daughters, your grandma, whatever, having challenges trying to remove their nail polish, maybe this is a great opportunity to tune in and kind of see what Aimee has to share with all of us today.
It's so easy.
That's fun to kind of hear that backstory, because I think we all sometimes don't think like some of the products, women's products, are actually developed by non-women, right?
Right.
So let's get into the first. I think the first thing we're gonna what is the first line you're gonna show? I think solid colors. Is that right?
Solid colors.
Okay.
We have several different things in our line of nail polishes, and you can see we have a lot of different colors, from neutrals to bold colors, to classic reds, black and white, and I actually had pulled a couple aside. So and all of these little pictures showing, those are my hands there. So I took these pictures.
Beautiful hands. We have
Thank you.
lot of pictures of her in different styles. So this would be a treat for us, just looking at all these beautiful manis.
Right.
All right, have to show us there.
So this one that was in the picture is called Giza Sands. It's really, really one of our most popular shades, because it is a neutral. And so if you're not someone that likes really bold colors, then you will really love Giza Sands. It's not a blush, it's more of a neutral, but this is one of our most popular colors that we have. My mother loves this one.
I think, many people who loves that natural look, this would be a great color. And I think, it's a daily wear that we can wear, and
Right.
It's just very subtle and very, natural.
I wore this one to my niece's wedding, and we have what's called overlays. So we have like some glitter overlays, and it shows whatever color you're wearing underneath, it shows it through, and then it has just a little bit of glitter over top of it. So I put like a rose gold glitter overlay over it with this to my niece's wedding, and it was just perfect.
Awesome. What other colors in the solid line are you going to show us, maybe?
This one is called Beijing Beauty. If you're more of a traditionalist, and if you like a classic red, Beijing Beauty would be for you. Mm-hmm. If you like neutrals that are that have a little bit of color, this one is called Manchester Mauve. Ooh, Manchester Mauve is not quite blush, but it's a really pretty
is it like a mauvey color a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it is a mauvey color.
I know my colors, people.
That's right. So those are just a few of the solids. We have a lot of solids in our line.
Okay.
And I think that the glitters are the easiest to apply for your first time. And there's the glitters, yay!
Yay, the
I
glitters!
love the glitters that we have, and I'm wearing Tokyo Lights. Tokyo
Ooh,
Lights is
pretty.
what we would call our OG, our original. It's always been in our line. It's never retired. I think that if it retired, the stylist would riot because it's their favorite, everybody's favorite. It's always their number one shade. Color Street's number one shade is Tokyo Lights. So
Pretty,
that
pretty,
is
pretty color. And then I think we have a sample color for the glitters, which is also her fingers and her hands. I'm going to put it up right now.
this one is called, actually, I showed you the Manchester Mauve a moment ago. And over top of it, I put what's called Tiny and Shiny. Tiny and Shiny is like a pale, did I take one out? Let's see. It is actually a petite, part of our petite line. So you could wear it if you have small hands or children. Maybe too much light, sorry.
Yeah, there you go. Well, in that angle, yes. There we go.
So, but
Yeah.
I mean, I think I have pretty average size hands and I can wear it also. So that was a picture of mine with Manchester Mauve with the Tiny and Shiny over top of it.
And yes, folks, that's her hands. Okay. So we do have great samples of her in different colors. Next, I think we have nail art designs. Talk to us a little bit about the nail art designs.
Okay. Nail art designs, it can be anything from a glitter ombre or it can be an actual design. Like the one that is on here is called Trend Spotted. And I also have that with a black solid, which is called Midnight in Manhattan. And on one of the, like my ring finger, you can see that rose gold overlay that is called Coming Up Rose Gold. So there's Trend Spotted with the solid black. And then I love to do mixed manis. I like to mix them all together. And if you, they are really nice.
Yes,
if you get Trend Spotted, this is the way it comes. So it comes with kind of like a neutral background. And I just used the ones that were like the leopard nail strips with the black. But you can mix them and match them in with whatever you would like.
I love that. And I think, it's always pretty to actually have a little mix of, looks, and you can actually do this by yourself. And that's the beauty of it, right? So what else do you have to show us there?
This one is a nail art that's in our Christmas selection right now online. And this one is called Ice to Meet You. And if I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of like little snowflakes.
Yes.
And with the blue, if you have a little tween or child that loves Elsa, this would be perfect for them. This was called Ice to Meet You. Yeah.
And now you can sing, let it go, let it go.
That's right.
But hey, before we go on next, I just want to say a quick hello. I just read some of Anna's comments here, and Anna says that would be perfect for those Frozen fans. Yeah, Anna, I just started singing that too. Folks, if you're watching and tuning in, I just want to say welcome to Holiday Vendors Live. I just want to share a quick before we go on to the next designs. Welcome, and if you're watching us, this is Holiday Vendors Live, a live stream multi-vendor event to help you stay safe, shop conveniently, support small businesses. And if you're here for the first time, go get your VIP pass because you know why? You'll get a chance to win some great giveaways. All right, everybody. I just wanted to throw that in because Aimee has a lot to share with us. And I think, what were you about to show us just now?
I was going to show you one of the, it's like an ombre. Let me see. I'm going to put this down so that I can maybe hold my hand behind it. Maybe that will help. It's like a blue shimmery ombre, and that would look really good too. If you're, mixing them together, you could mix them for that frozen look, or you could just wear it by itself. Along with our other Christmas items that we have, this one is, I'm hoping they'll make this part of the regular line. This one is called Crantastic, and it is a red glitter. Let's see, there we go. This one's a red glitter, and that one's called Crantastic. And then we have some
So
other
that's still
designs.
under, that is still under the glitter lines, the glitter designs, or is it the other one?
This is under regular glitters. Actually, if
Okay,
you're
so
shopping, it will be under holiday.
okay,
But I'm hoping they'll
okay.
make that part of our regular glitter line because red glitter, I need that in
She's
my
just
life all the
hoping
time.
so that she can get it all year round, right?
That's right. That's right.
Go
This
ahead.
one, if you were shopping, would be considered a glitter design if it was part of the regular line.
Which is pretty much this, what you're looking up on the screen right now.
Right.
And in this glitter design, one of the pictures we have of your hands, it's right there. I'm
Right.
just showing her fingers, because they actually done on really great, nail designs, and you have so many that you actually, have on, and I think that gives people, our audience, a glimpse into the variety that Color Street has. Not only that, the variety of combinations of mixed manis or just solid manis, whatever you want, right?
Right. This one, it's funny because if you wore just Budapest by itself, it's a really bright blue, like I'm from North Carolina, so Carolina Panthers blue, really bright electric blue. And then if you wear this nuclear fusion over top of it, then it just totally changes it. And nuclear fusion is more of like a purpley with pink and rose gold in it. And so the combination is kind of like, I think of it like those jelly beans that you eat, and you eat two different
Yes.
kinds and it gives you a third flavor.
Do you have a sample on hand, the combination of both on hand right now with you?
Um, I don't, but I
Not,
could
not
probably
okay.
post a picture later
Yes,
to show the two of them.
absolutely. Send it to me and I'll actually share it. And Anna says, so nicely photographed, Aimee. And I'm like, absolutely. Yes. So, the
Thanks.
actually, this is one of my favorite colors and designs, are the mix of many. I like that how the two colors contrast one another very pretty. So I love this. This is going to be my new color go-to. So anyways, just like, that's just wishful thinking for now. Anyway, moving on. We are about 12 minutes away, folks. So I just want to kind of share what we have right now is featuring Aimee from Color Street, independent stylist at Color Street, and she's just sharing with us all the collections that she has. And what do we have next, Aimee? Petites. I have that on my list next.
Okay, I did show one of the petites. I have another petite in here. This is one of my favorites.
Okay.
Right now they have 3 petites in their line. And the one that I was going to show you is called Achieve Greatness. And let's see if I can get it. It's a purple ombre. Let me see if I hold it down here. And that is really, really pretty. And so petites, it doesn't have to be for children. It can be for somebody that has a little bit smaller nail bed. And like I said, I feel like I have average size hands and I can still wear it. So it's not just for children. And so I showed the tiny and shiny earlier, and this one is called Achieve Greatness.
I love, can you show that again on camera so that we can put that up? Okay, great. It's pretty. So how much of a difference is between the petites and a standard, Color Street nail covering?
It's a little bit narrower and then a little bit shorter, because when you get these strips and you open them up, they come with 8 different sizes, and you get 2 strips so you get 16 total.
Okay.
So definitely you can find a size that fits you. And usually for myself, I can use one set to do either 2 manis, or I can use one set to do a mani and a pedi. So the pricing is between $11 and $14. So for an average of $12 to do a mani and a pedi, that's really economical.
Absolutely. And here's another sample of a petite that I really like. And we have that picture on right there.
That's this one.
Achieve greatness, and that's what she's showing right there. That's the
Right.
color she has in her hand, and that's what it looks like. Ooh, that's actually very pretty.
And you
I
actually
love
use both
purple.
ends of this too. So when you apply one end, then you flip it over and then use the other end for your other hand. So one
Wow.
strip can do two nails.
Two nails. Awesome.
Mhm.
And that's what we just shared there. And then I think next we have is achieve greatness. Application, right? So one of the biggest things people ask is like, how do you apply this? Because, most people are just, this is that standard operating procedure when we go for our menus, right? Okay, right here. Just do it like that, right?
That's
And you just,
right.
you just be like, okay, then you fall asleep. But with Color Street, let's talk a little bit about the application, how to apply Color Street, because I do have a video that we can also show our
Okay.
audience on how to do that. Yeah.
Color Street is so easy. One thing is it saves you so much time. I used to spend so much time driving to the salon, sitting and waiting at the salon, and then drying at the salon. So it saves me a lot of time. I can put on a set in between 5 to 10 minutes and out the door because it's completely dry. You can just literally go and do whatever you need to do. So 10 minutes tops, you have a mani, and you just apply
And
it to your nail and
mhm,
you just press it, and it's not a sticker, it's actual nail polish. So after you press it on and trim the end of it, then it's going to dry and the rest of the 5%. And even before the rest of the 5% is done, you can carry on with your business of the whole day.
I love that you said that. And I think if you folks remember earlier on, right before this image popped up, you mentioned earlier one of those strips, nail polish strips, you can actually use the other end for a finger. So as we can see in this picture, right? So that means the other end of that that nail polish strip can actually be
Mhm.
used for the other side. Another
Right.
finger, like maybe like mine, right? I have very cute little nails. Like, hello, my nails are horrible right now, but I won't show on camera. But but they're small, so that what that strip looks like, I think it could probably do two fingers for my
Right.
nails.
For
Yeah.
me, when I apply it, I'm going to go like this, but I actually just press the end like that underneath the
Mhm.
nail. And then I have the other end to do on the other nail. Now, in the video, they're going to show you where they actually pinch the end of it and then they file it. If you do that, you can only use one end of the strip. But
Got it.
most people do use both ends of the strip.
Okay, so folks, we're just going to do this short video so that you can take a look at how this is applied. So this is a demo of how you actually apply Color Street nail polishes.
Mhm.
So yep, that's how you actually apply it. And I'm glad we got to watch the video because, and I'm also glad that you mentioned that in that video they pinch, but you actually can use it for another finger. So that's really awesome. Next, I think you mentioned earlier that you can actually use a Color Street for pedicure. So I'm gonna
Right.
kind of share with us a little bit more about the pedicure part.
Okay. So Color Street does make a pedicure line. And so, for example, like maybe if your big toe is like larger. Sometimes people will say like, my big toe is really big. So
Hmm.
I want to use something that is larger. So the pedicure line does have strips that are a little bit larger like that. However, for most people, you can also use the regular line. So for example, if you like Tokyo Lights, you can still use Tokyo Lights for a pedi also. But they do make, if you want specifically, they do make a pedicure line also. And this one
That's
is called
awesome.
Soul Sister.
And we also have that picture that is called Soul Sister. Is that reddish or like fuchsia like?
This one is like a fuchsia, like a hot pink.
Awesome. And we also have some pictures for that.
Right. Look how easy that is. Like for most people, applying nail polish to their toes
Yes.
is really messy and difficult. You literally just put this on, press it, and then just pinch off the end. And, you know, you don't have to worry about smearing your nail polish. You can just put on your shoes and go.
Yes, put on your shoes because especially now it's winter season. And you're like, should I just like let it dry and just like,
I,
in the cold? I know I've done that. Put plastic over it and try to cover it and then try to walk in the cold. You're like, no.
yeah.
Anyways, I'm glad to know that Color Street actually has, a line for pedicure. But I think, if your nails are like small like mine, you could probably use one strip for three. I don't
Right.
know.
Usually, like if I'll show you, okay, for example, this one is Tokyo Lights. If you use the largest one for your big toe, you can use one other one, like actually the smallest one, for the rest of your toes because your toes are really tiny. So
Yeah.
usually people can use 2 strips to do
Yep.
their whole pedicure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the next question I think is for many of us will ask, like, I know when we go to the salons and do our nail polish, there's a standard like duration of how long it lasts. So how long does it last?
It can last between 10 days and 14 days for most people.
Hmm.
And if you're using glitters, they're very durable and they last even longer than that. For me, I
Really?
actually like a lot of variety, so I actually change it sooner than it needs to be changed.
I'll be that person too, because I'm like, today I want purple, tomorrow I
Yeah,
want red, and then the next week I want green. So
that's
we
good.
have all that options of just like, hey, just swapping all out. So folks, I just want to say if you're tuning in, you're watching Holiday Vendors Live, and it's a multi-stream event where you can actually shop safely and shop conveniently and support small businesses. In this live broadcast, where we're right here with Aimee, who's a independent stylist with Color Street, and we're sharing beautiful, beautiful options for nail polishes. Yeah, she goes like, so we just talked about how long it lasts, and it all depends on how you said from day one to 2 weeks later, it still looks almost the same.
It looks fabulous.
Yes, it looks fabulous. All right. So next, we're just gonna go to the question: can whoever wears acrylics wear Color Street too? Uses Color Street
Yes,
too?
actually, when I started, the very first time I bought Color Street, I was wearing powder dipped acrylics.
Mhm.
And every time I was paying $5 for one little accent nail each. And so I actually bought Color Street just so that I could do the little glitter accent party nail. And I could, do that less expensively than paying $5 every time. And so I was using that on my acrylics to begin with. And I was paying, if I got a pedicure, depending on if I just got a fill in or pedicure with it, I was spending anywhere between $40 to $90 every
Wow.
2 weeks.
Wow.
And some people use it to extend their acrylic wear. So, like if they don't want to go in or can't go in very soon, then they will put Color Street over it to make it so that it doesn't show.
I love that you shared that because I think it's true because sometimes people want to try Color Street, but they're not sure, like, oh, can I wear it with my acrylics? And then, of course, with all the application, how do we remove Color Street? Because that's going to be like a common question. Like, okay, now how do I remove them? There's a special thing to remove the Color Street.
Color Street, since it's 100% real nail polish, removes with regular nail polish remover. I would say that the glitter is a little more durable. So I take a little cotton pad with the nail polish remover and I place it on there for a couple of minutes and then it will slide right off.
It's almost like when you go to the salons, they kind of soak that, like if you have gel or acrylic and they soak you in there for a little bit,
Right,
soak a little bit longer. Okay,
right.
great
So I
to
do
know.
the same thing. I can just wrap it with a little piece of foil, wait a couple minutes, and then they will just slide off.
Awesome. Wow. And I'm thinking like, of course, maybe some people know about this already, but to be featured in this live broadcast that way, I felt such like a personal service. Hello. We bring it to your screen, people.
That's right. Because a
Yes,
lot
there
of
you
people
go.
don't know that Color Street is nail polish. A lot of times they think that I have like a press-on nail or something, but it's a nail polish.
It's an actual nail polish. It just
Mhm.
comes in strips,
Right.
people. All right, we are actually at the end of the show. I just want to say again, and actually the link to Amy's page is right there on the screen. And connect and send Aimee a message at holidayvendors.live/Aimee. If you have questions, if you want to place an order, there's also links on her profile page on our website where you can just go ahead and click and place your order. And I mentioned this in many of our broadcasts featuring all our vendors. One of the things shopping with small businesses is the fact that we get the service with it, right? Because we are all connecting with human beings. We support human beings. So we put a face
Right.
there and we service our clients and we service you, the customers. That said, I wanted to say thank you so much, Aimee, for being here with us and saying yes to the project. This has been a great, great experience, right? I
I'm
hope.
so glad you invited me to participate. This is my first time and you made it really easy and it was fun. And I hope that I can make some connection with some people that watch tonight.
And that's the beauty of it, folks. If you're tuning in and you got into one of our social posts, go ahead and comment because that's how we all engage and connect with one another. And that's how we stay connected. So, one of the reasons why we produce this live stream multi vendor event is that so that you can have a personal kind of like presentation of the products, right? You can watch it while you're cooking, you can watch it even on the toilet seat. So that being said, come on, guys. I know you all bring your phones to to do the business. So I know, you want to spend some time, kill some time. So you bring your phone. You can definitely watch and shop there. Don't say no. I know we all do that because I'm one of them. But anyway, I just want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. I just want to bring Anna real quick. Anna, thank you so much for your hard work. She's like sweating bullets, pushing buttons in the back. But I just want to thank you so much, everybody, for being here, for supporting us and supporting our featured vendors at this event. Until the next event and until next time, Aimee, Anna, thank you so much. Have a great night.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye.